I ended up just kind of, wearing a normal fit, so. Where are we at? Cool. All right, so the cameras are being calibrated right now. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what this is. For those of you who don't know, first of all, my name is Dream. I'm sure most of you know that, but. Just in case you don't, my name is Dream. And I'm a channel where I post primarily Minecraft videos. You guys like Minecraft? And recently, I revealed my, well, I guess it wasn't recently. I did a face reveal. I was a faceless YouTuber before, so I didn't show my face, I had a mask. And then I revealed it, and so I wanted to do IRL videos. But I felt weird posting IRL videos on my YouTube channel because it's a Minecraft gaming channel, that's what it's always been. So I thought, what if I can put myself into Minecraft? Like visually show myself in 3D in Minecraft, and then be able to play the game. If I want to kick something, I just kick a sheep or something. Do that. So it was an idea at first. We went through a lot of problems. I mean, we had built a giant rig that was on wheels, and it was way overkill. It would follow you around when you would walk, and then you had these cameras around you that would obviously project you into the game. And then now, this is our first time ever trying to show it off somewhere else other than in a very controlled environment in my house. So we may run into some problems, you have to bear with us, but I think that we probably are good to show some more. But all right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this works, first of all, for those of you that are interested. So these cameras are stereo cameras. So what that means is there's two camera lenses, and it's like human eyes. So you can see how we know how far something is, essentially, is that if you compare one image to another, and from a different perspective, you can tell how far away something is. So for this, like obviously, if I need to be able to know how far every pixel on my body is, that way I can convert it into a 3D image. And then there's a calibration process, which right now is not working very well, that is supposed to make it so that you can agree, it's kind of a handshake process, where this camera, they all look at something, like if I'm standing here, we're calibrating, which is probably happening right now, then it's looking at me, and they're all going, oh, his head's here, and they're agreeing on where my head is, essentially. And once they agree on where the common object is, I'm really simplifying it, but once they agree on where a common object is, then they can merge it together. That way, instead of looking like a bunch of jumbled up images, I look like a 3D person. So you can see my, if you are behind me, you can see my back, you can see my front, you can, everything. So we're going to be able to pull it up and actually show the game, and show me in it, and hopefully as well, maybe a couple of you guys might bring some people up and have you guys try. So, to see Minecraft or whatever game, essentially, we are literally just using these. So these are AR glasses, but we're using them for VR, which they're not meant for. So your field of view isn't great, but literally, once you put these on, this is all you're wearing. And I'll be able to come in here and literally be displayed and play a video game with no controllers or anything, interact with the game, do everything you can do pretty much with a controller. Obviously, there are some limitations with like inventory and stuff, which we're working out by using hand tracking. But I think right now, we use these glasses and then also the normal VR headset whenever we don't need to have it be small. So the reason we want it to be small glasses because obviously if you're showing yourself in Minecraft, it's a lot cooler if you can actually see your hair, your face, your eyes, your facial structure, whatever. Because then actually you can tell that, oh wait, that's Dream, there he is standing in Minecraft. But we do a series on my YouTube channel now that's I'm fighting against a Titan. And what that is, that's a real person in real life in essentially this, but in a much bigger room, so you can actually move around. And they're wearing a Titan suit, so when they're wearing that, they can actually just have a big VR headset on underneath the mask because it doesn't matter. and they get a lot better field of view. Now, you're probably wondering how, if you're walking around in a big space, how you don't run out of room. Well, if you reach a wall, or you get close enough to a wall where it's being unsafe, it'll actually prompt you to turn around. And in-game, we use the tracking we have to rotate their body so it doesn't look like you're turning. So we'll do a demonstration of that shortly. But essentially, you could be, if I'm turning like this, then I'll just look like I'm standing there. And I can do it while I'm running, I can do it while I'm moving. And so you're able to keep your momentum in some cases. So you're kind of just, if I'm imagine I'm in a bigger room and I'm reaching a wall, I'm just, no, it's a lot of, but in a big open space, so it's a lot bigger than this. Now, for today, I coded something that's kind of step detection, so we'll be able to essentially walk in place, and it can detect when if I'm standing here, it's not going to make me move. I'm going like this, it's not going to make me move. But if I'm fake walking, and how fast I'm fake walking, that will make me move in the direction my body is facing. So if I want to turn, I can go like this and turn wherever I'm walking. That's just for you guys. I want to be able to actually have it be functional, and obviously, if you're not in a big enough space, we can't do that. So as I'm continuing to stall, what's going on? Cameras are initialized. Cool. Any minute now. All right. Let's see if we can see it on the screen. So, just a heads up, this is not the Megacon's fault. We were actually told we had a lot more time to prep the room. So we were out here pinning these up in like 10 minutes, and we thought we'd have 30. So that's pretty much why we have a little bit of a delay here, because we have never done this before. Can we switch the monitor to show the HDMI? Someone? All right, well, I can answer some questions while we wait. You have a question, anybody? Okay, close. You don't feel haptic feedback, but there are like people now working on VR gloves that do stuff like that. But right now, you kind of got to rely on your visual or audio cues to know if you're hitting something. Okay, good question. All right.
How long have you been working on like this whole thing?
How long have I been working on this? I've been working on this, officially started, actually getting involved myself with the code and improving it. I think it was about a year and a couple months, because it was right after I posted, right before I posted a YouTube short about it. It's been just over a year. So, I mean, a bunch of idiots can do it, and they're trying to make Minecraft videos, then this is something that will happen in the future. You'll be able to box your friends or something in real time, which is pretty cool.
Have you guys tried a Lytra flight yet?
A Lytra flight? No, we have not done a Lytra flight. I feel like that'd be very tricky. We've done like swimming. Yes.
What's your favorite video you've ever filmed?
What's my favorite video I've ever filmed? My next one, always. I think I said it before. It's always my next one, no matter what. All right, more questions? Here, another question. Why is this not working? All right, this is why it's not working. Because we've never done this before. Thank you. Yeah, so you can have two people at once, but not in the same area. So ideally in the future, I mean, what's fun is when I made my first video talking about this, it's really hard to understand how this works unless you're literally seeing it in person. Oh wait, you can see Minecraft now.
Yeah.
All right, create a clone. All right. Now I will say. Yes, I won't say. Wait. One of the cameras is not on, so which one is it? This one. So that's the back, that's the front. So I'm gonna face this way for a second. This camera is off for some reason. So I can't look at the same time as I'm.
Oh no.
This is awesome. Alright, time set day. Game roll do mobs spawning falls. Thank you. I'm full of ideas. So what was I saying? Anyway, when I made the video, a lot of people were saying, why are you doing it in a big room? I got hundreds of comments. Said, why are you doing it in a big room? Just get an omnidirectional treadmill. Just get an omnidirectional. It doesn't even exist. It doesn't exist. That's from movies. It doesn't exist. There's like Disney's Hollow Tile, which is really cool, that doesn't support up to certain weights and is not publicly available. And then there's the one where you put the socks on and you're like slipping and it has a crane to like grab your back. Okay, so yeah, this is not correct. Clearly.
There's so many.
This is hilarious. All right. Okay, so I'm trying to see what I'm trying to.
Okay. No? No, we're not.
So something is wrong. So I guess before we turn this off to try and fix it, I guess the biggest thing is the responsiveness, obviously, of being able to do it quickly react. Now, in an ideal world, in a normal scenario, we have a lot more than 4 cameras. So right now, we only have 4 top cameras. So you're catching an angle, and also we only have 3 because this one's not even working for some reason.
Oh.
My bad. Anyway, yeah, so in a normal scenario, we have a lot more cameras. So the way that this works is essentially it's creating me in particles, and then it's passing me through the game engine. That way, if I'm walking and there's ice under me, there'll be ice. And I got an example, I don't know, do you want to TP me up in the air or something? I actually fall, and obviously if I'm seeing myself in the game, then...
Oh no.
Oh. I have a health bar overhead. Now, this isn't how it's supposed to look. And we will try and fix it.
There he goes.
Okay.
He's gone. He's a dreamer.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. He's going to try and get the 4 camera turned on. I'm going to recalibrate the cameras. It might take him 5 minutes. We'll see if we're lucky. Let's answer some more questions.
How heavy is Fusion?
Sorry?
How heavy is Fusion?
How heavy is Fusion?
Like for storage and stuff.
So actually nothing is stored. It's live, it's taking a picture essentially from every camera, and then it's, like I said, it's calibrating it together, and then it's converting it into points, a list of, I think we're doing 15,000, 20,000 points right now, and it sends those points to the players. And it actually works in vanilla Minecraft, it's not even a mod. If you were a vanilla player, you just downloaded the biggest game in the world, Minecraft, logged into a server, you could literally, in a world where this wasn't broken right now here, could see me in the game, walking around and interact with me. So it doesn't actually take up any storage space unless you're recording it for some reason.
What was the hardest part of setting up the whole program and everything? Like the hardest
This, right now it's happening. The amount of times this happened before we got it working was a lot. That we're just like, something's not working, we have no idea why. I mean, we're not experts in any of this. I mean, I didn't know shit about cameras until I got into doing this. And then I hardly graduated high school. I'm sitting here doing like advanced math. So yeah, the hardest part was the troubleshooting where something goes wrong and you're like, hey, this worked the last 100 times. We did 12 runs all last night to the point where I got 3 hours of sleep and it was every time it worked. And we get here and it's not working. So sucks, but hey, it happens. Go ahead.
Hi, Green. I love you. And my question for you is, where did you start learning code? Because I love code. I'm starting it.
That's awesome, man. I think everyone should learn to code. It's an amazing skill to have. I mean, I started kind of technically when I was very young on HTML stuff. Like I just was like, literally when I was in school, I'd be like writing in my notebook HTML code. I was probably, I don't know, 14 or 15, I was a nerd. But anyway, I was 14 or 15. And then obviously I got into Minecraft coding because I had a really cool idea for a Minecraft server. And then essentially, I couldn't get able to do it because they wanted money. And I was like, yeah, I'm a kid, I don't have money. I just wanted this server made. And so I looked into it and watched some YouTube tutorials and stuff, and then the rest is history.
So I know with VR Minecraft, it can get really disorienting. Is this a similar level of disorientation, or is it better, worse?
So actually, we have a whole custom VR Minecraft mod that we're using. So we actually recoded, essentially Minecraft is the most common VR Minecraft mod, and we're going to, at some point for free, put it out to everyone to be able to use it themselves. It does a lot of cool things, like one of the things it does is obviously there's improvements to the code itself, but also some of the stuff we're talking about with, if I go to a sheet Minecraft, which hopefully I'll be able to show you by the end of this presentation, but you go to sheet Minecraft and I do like an uppercut, it'll apply the uppercut velocity, essentially. And we added that so if you have a normal VR controller at home and you do the same thing in Minecraft, then it has the same effect where the velocity is actually based on your movements itself. So it's not that disorientating.
Was there any other names that you circled through before settling on Fusion?
Yeah, there's a lot of names other than Fusion. I mean, Fusion, the reason we're calling it Fusion, essentially, you're trying to fuse real life with gaming is the idea. Obviously, in my mind, in the future, obviously, if you can, right now, if you want to at home have good VR, full body tracking, you're wearing shoes, you're wearing knee pads that have it on, you're wearing a belt that has trackers. Like I'm standing out here with nothing, and even in that time when it wasn't working, it still was successfully tracking my key points when you have them on, but it was successfully knowing where with pretty damn good accuracy where my hands are. So obviously it is the future that some company that's much smarter than me will make cameras or something very similar. You only have to get one or two instead of having to do base stations, which is most of the time what companies do right now. And then obviously there's much more being able to actually physically see yourself. It's not an avatar. You're seeing you, like every pixel of my body. Every image, every different color pixel on me as a person is being shown in Minecraft, and then we can separate them. So like when we're playing the Titan mod, I can attack the Titan's foot because I know where the Titan's foot is, and then I can, as an example, during that challenge, make it so if you do enough damage and that body part's removed, and then they can't do certain movements because we're fully in control of it. So we can make it so you have to hop in order to move, otherwise you don't actually move if your foot's blown off or something. Which is obviously, in my mind, it's the future. Not this is not the future, but something like this that's done by professionals, not for YouTube videos, is the future.
Me?
Yeah.
I was wondering, in your Titan video, how did the Titan know that their foot got lopped off or whatever?
So the thing is, we have experimented with, we had foot soles. So essentially we had soles that we put shockers in, and they're not actually shockers, they're like massagers, but they feel like they're shocking you. And you just slide in whatever shoe you're wearing. But the problem is there was a lot of like, it gets hot because it's like stuck in your shoe. And again, I'm not really an expert on any of this stuff, so I'm like, how do I have a heat safe that was? I have no idea. So we took it out, but to answer your question, in that video, he had a foot sole in his shoe. But in future videos, that's not the case, and we're still trying to work out the kinks on kind of like how you get haptic feedback. So. See, I have no idea. Honestly, guys, the reason I came here is because I'm from Orlando. I grew up in So I think since January 1st of last year, not this year, I have probably spent over 90% of my time coding, not just this, but a lot of other stuff and working on projects. And so if this was anywhere else, I probably wouldn't be here right now because this is in my hometown. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I could take some time and come here. And I wanted a chance to, it's cool to also challenge yourself and push your comfort zones because I'm not, like, you come here, I was nervous leading up to being like, oh my God, what if stuff doesn't work? And I was like, well, stuff doesn't work, then it doesn't work. That's it, nothing you can do about it. So, yeah. I don't have any plans to attend any near future ones, but I love interacting with you guys, and I love getting to share my projects. So I'm sure I'd be open to it depending on what they are. I've never been to a convention until my first, which con, right after vacation ago, that was my first ever convention. All right, let's check it. Let's see what's going on. All right, Mr. Tech. Shit, that's not going to shake his head.
If you share yours, I'll share mine, but I don't know anything on this because I've read the most.
All right, well, this camera is just not working for some reason. We do have a backup camera, but they have to unscrew it. Unfortunately, we don't have much time, so I'm not sure if that will be done in time, but I can answer more questions, so. Let's see. You already asked a question. All right, you're being greedy. I'll do the person in front of you. No, it's behind you. But you, yes. Now, your question is the person behind you is talking to. Yes, you can answer. Yeah, we'll be making, I mean, the thing is, right, okay, we have a full setup of this in, they asked if we'll be using this for more videos. I'm going to use it in a lot more videos, obviously with Titan. I think it's really, really cool to be able to, interact with the virtual world when you're just by, like, you walk out here, you're wearing nothing, and you're able to interact with the virtual world. So there's a lot of, things that you can do with that. Obviously, the Titan video, I think it's a really cool challenge to actually, my adversary, while I'm trying to speedrun and beat the game, is a human, but just scaled up massive, where his abilities are punching, grabbing, and kicking, and a lot of stuff that I was trying to show you guys. So yeah, I'm planning to do a lot of future stuff. No, you're greedy. So Fusion is coded in C++, and Java, and Python, because we have a couple scripts that are running, and then we also have some Minecraft code, which is all Java-based, and the actual program itself that works with the cameras is C++.
Hi, I love you. So, I wanted to ask, since there's just a bunch of different coding stuff and everything, what gave the inspiration for this specific, putting yourself into Minecraft kind of thing?
It was more that I wanted after I got my facial gun, I wanted to try and do some, IRL related content, but I didn't. I don't like just putting myself on camera, and also, I'm a Minecraft channel. So the idea was kind of, how I can put myself into Minecraft, essentially. All right, fine. Yeah, I'll definitely be releasing more music at some point. I'm spending so much of my time on this, so as soon as I'm, which I feel like right now, up until this very moment, for some reason things aren't working, which honestly is just this one camera. It's so annoying. Oh wait, that's a blue light. Oh, they're all on. Oh, he did a thumbs up. Okay, all right. Now he's confident to be wearing a speed run now, like always. So for 10 minutes, we got 10 minutes, plenty of time. So the reason I'm walking around in a circle is that the camera company that makes these cameras, they're called Zed, and or Stereolab, sorry, and they make Zed cameras. And their process for calibration I talked about earlier is that you walk in a circle, the cameras can use your movement in some way. They have some crazy algorithm that then helps calibrate the cameras together. So I'm walking in a circle. This was done before I came on stage, but no, it's doing it. Yeah. Probably should be good enough, I assume. But I'll wait for the thumbs up. Can you guys tell me if there's a thumbs up?
Thumbs up!
All right. Now let's run it, and then. So my original plan was that I was going to be showing you guys this for the last 30 minutes, and then these final 10 minutes I was going to be, hey, maybe you guys want to come up and do it yourself. So we're not doing that. Sorry.
It's okay, we did our best.
We're on a time constraint, guys. Please. All right, let's get another question. All right. This is awesome. I feel like I make great content.
Maybe I'll tell you my private account. I've been looking for like more dream team visuals, but like more chill because
Uncover your food.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I want to reveal, I guess, but they asked if I had any cool fusion videos planned. Oh yeah, actually, this is kind of unrelated. My next video, which will probably be in the next couple days after you guys leave here, is I made a mod, and I'm going to release it for free. You guys can go download it if you want, for Minecraft, where you can pull out your iPhone, and you can use the LiDAR sensors in it, or your Android, whatever, and you can scan anything. You can scan an object, you can scan your house, you can scan a room, whatever, and then in literally 30 seconds and one click, you can have it in Minecraft and get out blocks. And so basically we did a hide and seek video in my house, my actual real life house that I already put out that used that, and now I made it so that you guys can use it yourself. Yes.
Oh my gosh, okay. So I have two questions. Is your Fusion technology compatible with mobility aids?
With what?
Mobility aids.
Mobility aids?
Wheelchairs, canes. You said it records every pixel of your body. Does that count as wheelchairs and stuff?
So technically, yeah. If you right now were to come in here with a wheelchair and sit down and hold the wheelchair, you would move the game with whatever movement you did, because it's detecting your movement. So yeah, technically it works. It's not meant to work with a wheelchair, but it does. It also would work with animals. It would work with any. You can have here, you can bounce a basketball or whatever. You'll see it. Now in that case, because it's not detected as a human, it won't work as it won't have everything that we do. But if you're in there in a wheelchair, it'll detect you as a person, and then it will display you and your wheelchair, and then.
And then also, is your mod compatible with Litematica?
Yeah, it should be. I mean, you should be able to use it. I think right now there's some of the output is MBT file, which is a structured file, like a Minecraft vanilla structure file. So let's check it. Can we switch the input? Yeah. Is there a buzzer here? Like, I was just teasing you guys for the next Megacon. I think it's Ken, I think it's using the one.
I'm not done taking pictures.
Okay. Well, see, this wasn't an utter failure. Because we're still here talking to each other having fun. We got 5 minutes. Let's see. I wonder, wait, I guess we could, I think that we can, I don't know what other scenes or something. All right, well, unfortunately, this camera was the culprit, wasn't working, fixed it last second. And sadly, it's not the camera's fault, guys. I mean,
The camera didn't want to work today.
all right, happens sometimes. Any final questions?
I'm a really big fan. I was at your concert at the House of Blues, but I was wondering, what's your favorite song that you've made? And if like you sing just a little bit of
I'm not being put in another cringe TikTok. I'm not letting you make me do that. My favorite song, I think, as of right now. I'm honestly not sure. It's really hard to pick. I feel like when you write music, you have a lot of attachment to all your music, pretty much. So I feel like it's a very pure answer, but that's probably the truth. I think.
Who's your closest friend that has been featured in one of your YouTube videos?
Who's my closest friend that's been featured in one of my YouTube videos? See, I have actually a unique strategy with my YouTube where I pretty much only make videos with my best friends. So you pretty much can't find a video on my channel where it's just me and a few of my friends that are not people that I still love to death and interact with on a daily basis. I probably will. So it's hard to pick. You want me to pick? You're trying to cause Look, sometimes boxing can beat me up, but I'll say him, so I'll say Zach. What is my end goal vision? See, that's the best part, is when you're a YouTuber, you can just do stupid shit, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can do it, it's for fun. So the end goal is going to just have fun, challenge myself, learn new things, have some coding challenges, and just make good videos. That's pretty much it. I have no idea. They went to my concert, they're going to come with them, Twitch come with them, so I'm not sure. I guess whatever. Hey, we do a lot together, so if anyone that wants to do stuff, we're doing it. Honestly, I'm such a fake gamer. Like, maybe GeoGuessr? That's not. I don't know if that counts. All right, let's figure it out. Happy birthday. Oh, that's awesome. You should DM me on Instagram. Probably the last one. Yes, see, the thing is, I'm such a perfectionist. When it comes to like writing and anything where I'm putting out creativity, I'm very perfectionist. So I'm like, none of the writing that I did back when I was younger is like finished. And so I'm like, I want to actually finish it, but I don't have any time, so it's always a struggle. But I do think it'd be cool. I put out like snippets, maybe at some point. But all right, well, thank you guys for coming. All this does is motivate me for next time. Next time I gotta get to show it off, we'll do. Obviously, we'll make sure that camera works.